I see a dreamer, yet the one who can't dream. I see you're exhausted and you wish to just sleep. The slumber you were asking was not the one you're expecting. I see you're struggling. But dear, I'm just here visiting. Indeed, I can hear your thoughts. I don't mind answering questions, in fact. I was excited that a mere mortal would set their soul to welcome me. But first, can I ask you a simple favor? Can you open your eyes for me? No. Ah, I see. A stranger might be frightening enough for you to even take a peek. But do not worry. Things should not be a rush. I want to gain your trust. I want to gain your love. My name. Oh yes, my name. I wonder what you think of my name. I was called a nobody, non-existent and invisible. The little ones were told that I was a monster hiding in the shadows, whereas a closet. And there I thought I was, the boogeyman lurking in the dark, whose eyes are red as blood, alive and running in your veins. A figure so tall and auras black as the blackest night. A voice so eerie, yet so quiet, only waiting for the wee hours before coming out. So, tell me, dreamer, do you think I'm the boogeyman? The one who's frightened and the one with murderous glares? Do you believe what society tells you? Do you apply the things on how they perceive you? Do you live your life according to their will and not yours? If so, I guess we're on the same page. If you were not part of this society, may I ask what you really think of me? Who do you think I am? Do you also detest me? Or do you actually appreciate the likes of me? Was my voice too loud or too brash for you? Or was it giving you a feeling of coziness, as if you were sitting down on a rocking chair near a lit fireplace, holding up a warm mug of hot cocoa with little white marshmallows floating, dancing with the small waves as you rocked back and forth? Am I that grandma who tells you your favorite bedtime horror stories? Oh, so you do like horror stories. I'm quite flattered that you are, because I was told I was good at telling a tale, especially when that tale was about the child who cries at night. But first, can you open your eyes for me? Even just a peek. I promise you that I wasn't the boogeyman. I see that you need to take a bit of time to muster all that courage to open your eyes. No worries. I'm neither sad nor angry. Take your time. Take your time. Okay then, I'll tell you the story. I want you to immerse yourself in each and every word I say. In easy words, I want you to use your vast imagination and dive into the story that I am about to tell. You will begin to hear sounds as we go deeper, and you will see your surroundings change as time passes. There was a rumor circulating in a tiny rural town, an urban legend rather, that you could hear from every mouth. Your grandma knows it too. It was passed through generations. You also think that it seems true and that it has earned a reputation. Kids are taught to stay at home, especially when the sun is set. The adults are awake to eye the whole rest. Whenever nighttime falls, the woods are the secret haven of those who lost their souls in memories that were forgotten. You thought of disobeying the rule that they created. You disregarded your own safety just to witness what you have awaited. You never knew what's behind the gates or the ones behind the forest. Snuck out from your open window and fled without getting spotted. A curious cat indeed. All that you have was excitement, never ever inviting a friend or a company for you to be with. The woods itself was peaceful. The trees were driving with the breeze. You can hear the wind whistle as it says, "Come with me." Following the tracks of the magical voice you heard, never once that you felt frightened, never once that you felt scared. As you walked deeper and deeper, you lost track of time, tiptoeing with the shadows as if you were committing a heinous crime. As soon as the clock strikes 3, a faint voice will be heard. It wasn't from an adult, but the voice of a little girl. You turned around to find the source of the cries of that lost child. She was screaming, pleading for help, like a record repeating lines. Was she behind a tree? Was she hiding from above? Was she like you, running from home? Or was she buried underground? The last question was right. You just walked towards a grave when you followed the sobs of a stranger. They abruptly faded away. Here lies the crying lost child. My soul was never free. I once disobeyed my parents, and forever alone was she. At the very point of turning back, you heard another voice. It was a word from a grown woman with a beautiful poise. "Dig until you find my body. It is for you to set me free. A grave with a proper burial, and in a memorial cemetery. If you do not grant my only simple wish, I'll drag you here with me. I'll make your own grave until your last breath hitch." So, dreamer, do you like my horrific tale? I see by this you're relaxed. I'm glad that you are, and I hope I earned your trust a bit. With this voice of mine, do you feel scared? I humbly apologize if you do. I somehow understand the reason why the world might be against you. Now that you heard my little story, what do you think of me? I sense that you perceive me as a woman with my speaking voice, confirming that I was not the boogeyman that the rumors taught you to believe in. With this voice of mine, what do you think I look like? Probably with a long ponytail, a bob, or curly locks. Before we can proceed any further, can you now take a peek? Still a no. That's fine. I'll give it one more try. You could only see the darkness, no? But have you ever tried remembering your surroundings? Like how you lay on the sofa and where your television is placed? Oh, so you do remember. Well then, can you see them now? Yes. You are laying flat on the sofa, in front of your turned-off TV. At the left was your center table, and a few meters at your east where your open door stands. And on your center table there lies your remaining 3 slices of pizza. I wish I could take one. If only I was real and not just lurking around in your subconscious. Anyway, I'm just sitting beside you, staring at your unconscious body. In fact, I'm amused by your sleeping state. What do they call it again? Ah, yes. Cute. Or in other words, adorable. Much likely to be used if you treat that person as your special someone. I'd say I'll stick to cute. My eyes. What about my eyes? You're trying to guess what color my irises have. Well, in your perspective, what do you think they look like? Come on, make use of your imagination, take a good guess. I might have straight or curled eyelashes, periwinkle or tangerine orbs, baggy or fully rested eyes. Might even wear a bit of makeup. It's up to you, dreamer. What do I really look like? My nose might be petite or huge, or maybe with a strongly defined bridge. My lips may be thin or full of pout, just like that famous celebrity that was adored by young girls. Who was that again? Seems to have slipped my mind. Do you want to open your eyes now? But you still want to confirm one last thing. Hold your hand. I see. Dreamer, why are you suddenly scared? You even flinched at the very time I touched your hand. My hand is cold as death. My fingers are bony like that of a corpse. Are those the things that scare you? Dreamer, why are you now withdrawing from our agreement? I already waited patiently enough to get your answer and enough to let you grant my request. You already have an idea of what I really look like, and indeed, you said that you perceive me as a good person. So you stand corrected. Just because of my hand, isn't it? You made sure that I wasn't lying and that I will never hurt you. You made sure that I'm a nice person from my voice down to my facial features. Your sense of touch only confirmed that I was a monster. All this time, I thought you imagined that a simple and loving woman was just talking to you, comforting you during your hellish times. Like right now, you were in pain and full of agony that you just wished to just disappear. Non-existent and invisible, like the one who is talking to you right now. I realize that after all those talks about my appearance will lead me to fully gain your trust, was just you waiting for a time to finally see a hideous monster in front of you. The entire time you thought of me as a beast, only hiding in the darkness, only to frighten those who were unable to wake up again. Then let me tell you this.
You are paralyzed.
I only initiated these talks with you because I don't want you to feel scared and lonely, like how the people in the real world treat you. I want to comfort you, knowing that I also feel forgotten. I understand you, and this is the only way I'm able to communicate. With all the saddening thoughts you have with me, this will be my final request. No, rather a command. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Hey, I said wake up. Damn it. I thought you were in a coma or something. I was literally hitting up your phone for like the 10th time now, and you weren't answering. Well, yeah, duh. I've been here for like almost an hour now. If you hadn't waken up, I would have called an ambulance already. Sheesh, what's gotten you, babe? Are you feeling sick? Do you need me to send you to a hospital? Oh, I see. Well, at least you're fine now. You scared me, you know. You kept on crying and saying no in your sleep. I guess you had a nightmare. There. It's all fine now. I'll always be there for you, Dreamer.